Hey, peeps, offs here coming in at you. Two things I got to share with you. This Clarity Act. We all know when government gets involved, it's like a double-edged sword. Okay, we need clarity for institutions to be comfortable in the whales and bigger money coming in. But at the same time, we know what happens when government get involved. It's crazy. Check this out. Ben Armstrong, Coinbase CEO, withdraws support for the Senate current crypto market structure bill, the Clarity Act draft. So, after reviewing a Senate banking draft text over the last 48 hours, Coinbase unfortunately can't support the bill as written. So, I'll go down here. This right here, the Senator Cynthia Loomis. Okay, she's awesome. I actually love Cynthia. She's smart. She's one of the smartest women in the crypto space. No disrespect to any other ladies or gentlemen, but she's smart. And so here is the actual bill. I started to read, and I'm not going to bore you with all the details in it, but I will read this in its entirety to just have a good perspective on what is in here. We got to be careful. Okay, so, but what I do want to show you is this video, the Altcoin Daily. Appreciate it. Listen to what's going on right here.
Debate is about. So here's what's changed. The current crypto bill has elevated certain altcoins, so not counting Bitcoin and ETH, but has elevated certain altcoins to Bitcoin and ETH status. Let me explain. Here's an interesting section giving some tokens classification as non-ancillary assets based on their inclusion in exchange-traded products as of January 1st, 2026, meaning any altcoin that was already in an ETF wrapper is getting a better status, as I guess it's seen as compliant already. It says that if a token is the main asset of an ETF listed on a national securities exchange and is registered under Section 6 of the Securities Exchange Act as of January 1st. So only altcoins that have, it doesn't count if it just happened in the last 2 days. It has to have already had an ETF on the national exchange as of January 1st. As of January 1st, it will not be required to file disclosures that other tokens are required to file. And what does that mean for you if you hold these certain altcoins? Well, in other words, under this bill, XRP, Solana, Litecoin, Hedera HBAR, Doge, and Chainlink are treated the same as Bitcoin and Ethereum from day one. So if you hold those altcoins, that's bullish because the United States legislators are saying they have an elevated status versus the other altcoins which may have that status but have to file disclosures and have to apply for it basically.
Wow, hey, to me that's crazy. That's crazy. Because we know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are labels as commodities, which don't have a company backing them. So all the projects we talk about here, the XRP, Solana, and so on, I like Litecoin. HBAR's had some tremendous gains on it. We like this. We like this. The key point here is today, the 15th, they are voting on this bill. I need to dig a little deeper to see why Armstrong's backing out. Yeah, it has something to do with the yields. The banks are getting involved and they don't want retail investors to be able to earn yield too easily. Okay. I think it still says that if you lock up or stake your tokens, that you can still earn yield. You have to do something to earn the yield. You can't just sit back like banks do, more or less. So, wow, this is a main story. We got to follow this as we move forward. But all those top market cap tokens who are already in place, I think it's looking good. Now, remember, all this discussion is about just protecting consumers and financial institutions. That's all it is. So if there's new tokens and projects coming out of the woodwork, creating these new blockchains that might be manipulating users and investors, that's what they're trying to prevent fully, and not letting the higher money finances, banks lose control. I mean, that's just the way it goes. So again, follow the money. That's what we're looking at. There were some huge pumps yesterday. Bitcoin was trying to hit 100,000. That was interesting. I'll be looking at that. But hey, once again, thanks for checking in. Crypto Hop coming at you, signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. And let's see how this plays out. I'll check in with you tomorrow. All right, peace out.